Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome to Fun Fresh Friday.
Woo!
Let me try to get this
Everybody.
right.
So good to
It's been
see
a
you,
while.
Janetta.
Yes. It is so good. It's been a long time. It feels like forever.
I know. It's been like, yeah, forever and ever.
Yeah. So how have you been since we haven't seen each other in some month?
3 weeks. I think 3 weeks.
Almost, yeah,
It
almost a
is three
month.
weeks. Like we didn't do three weeks because I wasn't
Yes.
well last week, and 2 weeks prior that was the spring break. Everyone was on
Yes.
a spring break and a holiday and everything there over in the States. Over here, things as normal, working away as normal. Yeah, so
That's
I don't know.
good.
Things have been great. Today's a beautiful day. The sun's shining. We've had lots of rain and rain and rain, and now it's like today's like this beautiful warmish autumn day because
Warm-ish.
you know what I mean.
Warm-ish. Yes,
Warmish.
yes.
It's nice to have the sunshine shining. What about you?
Yeah. It's been a rainy, yeah. It's been raining. But today it was sunshiny. We had a heat wave.
Oh, really? Wow.
No.
Hardly
In
call it
other
that.
words, it's fine. Yeah, finally get some good weather.
I know
But
you're
yeah,
heading into summer now, so you're going to be having a nice warm season coming up, which is lovely.
hopefully,
Hopefully.
hopefully with this weather going crazy, we just never know anymore.
Mm. We may need to
Just
use a bit of law of attraction.
okay, let's see how that works. So, in saying that, we're going to go ahead and talk about that. So, what is law of attraction? What is your definition of law of attraction?
I mean, I knew you were going to ask me that, but I was actually going to ask you because,
Oh, no,
this is
no,
such
no,
an
not
interesting topic, and you so brilliantly thought of this because we had a really good discussion last week, didn't we? And
yes.
we thought, right, this would be a great topic to talk about because pretty much it's on everybody's mouths. And of course, what is it, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, the theory came out, or was it longer than that? I can't remember.
It was, yeah, it was about 15 years ago, and then there's I think it was The Secret that um, came out. I think it was longer than 15 years.
Longer? Yeah, probably
Yeah.
20. I know time just goes so fast now. It just rolls all into
Yes.
one sort of like, not year, but, one short term passing.
Yeah, right. So what is your definition?
Law of attraction. Okay. Well, I think everybody has a different perspective on it. Some
Mhm.
people are all for it, believe it, live by it. Others don't believe in it at all. Others think that it's just a whole lot of baloney. Um, what do I think?
Mhm.
I think, I think, we ourselves do attract something. Like our thoughts are creating all the time. We're actually
Mhm.
creating. And if you believe in something, I just noticed our names are around the other way around. I'm Zanetta and you're Stefania.
Oh, oh wow. Okay. Well, I'll be Stefania today.
Okay, and I'll be Zanetta. What was I saying? No, that just caught my eye then. I went, oh, something wrong with that picture. Um, yeah, so we're creating. So, if you believe that that's going to happen, your full intention, you're fully creating, you're germinating that thought into something. But how does it actually come to you? I know we're going to talk about that later, but you know, I think there is um, some kind of uh, truth in saying that there's an attraction, but is it an attraction or are we actually creating it? I think that's more the question because our thoughts are creating our reality. There's no doubt about that. Whatever we think about grows. Wherever our thoughts go to, it grows. So there's got to be some sort of, like there's times where you can be thinking of something consistently and then it just appears. Or a friend, you're constantly thinking about somebody and then they call you. What's it's magic. What is it?
Now, is that law of attraction, or is it, um, mm, or is it something else?
It's
That's
something
the question.
else. Yeah, it's something. I think it's something
Yeah.
else, and people have just
Mhm.
kind of bundled it all up into the law of attraction.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm interested to hear your definition.
So my definition, I don't necessarily believe what is being put out there. You know, think I think it started with The Secret, or what's that book? Grow and Think Rich, or
Think
something
and
like
grow
that.
rich. Think and grow
Something
rich.
like that. Yeah. See,
Think and grow
see,
rich.
my mind can't comprehend it.
Mhm.
Be- and here's my reasoning. I'm pretty sure everybody thinks that they can be rich, but not everybody does. So that theory of think and grow rich doesn't really, doesn't really back up that law of attraction. So, excuse the coughing in the background.
Okay.
That's my honey in the background. He's not he's not feeling well. Um, so my definition of law of attraction is that whatever is for you, that's what you're going to attract. That's what you're going to get.
Hmm.
It's not necessarily what you wish for. That's my definition. Because
Hmm.
like what you said, when you're thinking, about someone, you've already had that connection. You already have, some type of connection. So they will get your energy and then they will call you. Is that attraction? No. Attraction means that you're going to get something that you've been thinking about, not necessarily have a connection or um, a the same vibe or the same path. I want to say you're going in the same path. You're bound to run into someone who's going in the same path, like you and I. We are bound to cross paths because we're going in the same direction. You believe that?
Sure.
Is that attraction?
Is that attraction? What is that?
Nah, nah, no. So I'm gonna read their definition of
Who's
law
there?
of
Who's there?
um, it's the law of attraction. Let me get it really quick.
Mm.
It's of greater minds.
Greater
It
minds.
yes.
Hmm.
It says a law of attraction can be understood by understanding that like attracts like. What this means is that whatever we realize is or not, we are responsible for bringing both positive and negative influences into our lives. The key
Hmm.
part of law of attraction is understanding that you where you place your focus can have an intense impact on what happens to you. If you spend your days wallowing in regrets about the past or fear of the future, you're likely to see more negative appearing. But if you look for the silver lining in every experience, then you'll soon start to see positivity surrounding you every day. I am bored right now. Who wakes up and says, you know what? I'm just going to be poor today. Everything that I touch is just going to crumble. Um, I don't think everybody wakes up like that. I don't think everybody wakes up and says or thinks that, oh, I'll never be rich. Oh, I'll just make it from paycheck to paycheck. There might be some people out there that would say, you know what, I'm content with paycheck to paycheck, trying to, you know, make sure I live underneath my means. But is that really law of attraction? Because I'm getting caught up with the word law.
Mm.
Means this is this is what happens. This is, you know, this is it. This is what happens. So the attraction, what is the attraction? The attraction is something that you're going to want or like. Now, the law says that centrifugal force happens when you stop and you keep on going. So when you allow that to happen, it's going to happen because that's the law. So when you stop, there's a stopping distance, right? So it's because of centrifugal force.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true to everything? Yes, it is. But this law of attraction, is it true to everything? No, it's not. Who is attracted to poor? Who is attracted to gloom and doom? Who is attracted to my husband's being comical? Who is being who is attracted to trauma? Who is attracted to being I mean, these are questions in my mind. You know, the law of attraction. So when trauma does happen, does that mean that we attracted it? When we choose all these bad guys, you know the saying, I always choose a loser. So are we attracting losers because we want losers?
No.
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 So that's my point. I mean, that's my
So maybe their whole definition of the law of attraction is probably not the right term. Is that what you're kind of getting to, right?
yes. Yes. Because I think hello Pierre.
Hi, Pierre. How are you?
So I think, like what Monica said, sometimes I don't want, but it comes anyway, even though it's not on my mind. Exactly. Exactly. So sometimes I think we get so caught up in the phrase
Mm.
that we are like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's we're gonna go on the bandwagon with this. Well, because Napoleon Hill, he said this, and look at him now. But yeah, but how long did it take him to get there? If we were to go by the law of attraction, I should be a billionaire by now,
Mm.
but I'm not. But I'm not. Um, I should be over some traumas by now, but I'm not. It's a process. So, in talking about law of attraction, especially with the secret, just think it and it'll happen. You got to want it. And then when it doesn't happen, oh, you don't have enough belief.
Mm. I think, yeah, I think, well, I kind of like believe this part that the part that they're missing out on sharing with us, right? It's like you said, it's not just about the thinking, okay? Because you can say, I want to be rich, I want to be rich, I want to be rich, or I want this, or I'm thinking positive, I'm thinking positive, I'm thinking positive, right? And you don't get that positive outcome that you want. Why? Because it goes a step further than that. And that is being in that state, having being in that state of actually having it rather than thinking it. Because you can think something but not be in that state. And there's a big difference. And that is vibrating an energy in itself. And it's also about being in the state, raising your vibration, being in a high frequency, like being grateful, being in that state of like already having it, just joyfully living life like you're not fretting. Because if you've still got that fear, you're vibrating at that low energy. You can't be, it's like being angry and being happy together. You can't have that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you can't be mixing those both and being one fully and not the other. You're going to be somewhere still vibrating a lower frequency. So I think the same thing goes with when you're actually wanting to draw something to yourself. It's like having that, detached feeling of the outcome, but just being in that state of already having it.
Yeah, I don't,
But that does make a difference, Anetta. That does make a difference. I know
um,
it's a really hard concept to actually take in, but there have been studies shown on it, even brain waves, like recorded, censored things on people to actually
yeah,
witness their state of their frequency, their brain frequency.
yeah, that does happen, and it does, our brains do emit frequencies, and are also our body emits certain energies when uh, we have, whatever emotion there
Mhm.
is. There's certain energy that comes out. You can tell a person who is sad without even them saying anything. You can tell a person is mad or angry without even saying anything because of their energy and the vibration that they might not be aware of it, but you can have that sense. You
Sure.
have that sensibility. Um, Even in the room, you can tell, woo, what did I walk into?
Mm.
It is thick up in here. You could cut it with a knife.
Right.
The tension is so high. So, yeah, yes, that is true. However, is it a part of law of attraction?
Well, I think, as I said, the law of attraction, they've just titled it with everything, and they really haven't explained and broken it down that it's not just thinking about it. It's not just thinking about it, because you can think about something but not be in that state. It's like you said before, you don't wake up thinking you're going to be poor. You
Right.
don't think about you going to be in trauma all the time. You're already fearing that. You're already, and usually you're living from past experiences. So that emotion, you're reliving that past. You're reliving that fear constantly because you want to avoid it. So you think about how you can avoid it, but you're actually still living in it.
That's true. That I mean, I can see how that plays in to where the fear comes in. But then I take a look at uh, um, you know some of the, like Oprah.
Mhm,
Uh, Her comment was, "I will never be in that predicament again."
mhm,
So she did certain things to get out of that predicament. So sometimes fear can fuel where you need to be.
absolutely. Fuel, not drown in
Yes.
that fuel.
Yeah, that
Use
is
that
true.
fuel, right?
Yeah, and it depends on the person. So in is that can you say that that's law of attraction, or now she's attracting, going towards success? No, she just made up in her mind that that's where she's going to go.
Mm,
And I think that's where where we are. Some people really don't want to be millionaires. So they don't pursue it.
correct.
So I'm having a hard time because I hear a lot of these so-called coaches, so-called webinar seminars, attracting all these people, wasting their money over something that does not really have the capacity to work in a 6-month program, a 2-month program, a 90-day program. It just doesn't work. It doesn't. You can't sit there and say, oh, I attracted this because, no, it's because of you, how you are already. When you go to a store, I'm going to ask you this, and hopefully, some of our audience can answer this during live, the ones that are live or the ones that are on replay. When you walk somewhere or go somewhere, do you always have someone come to you and start just talking? You're sitting at a bench, person sitting there, they just start talking to you. You're on a public transportation, you're on a bus, the person next to you just starts talking to you. You're in a line, in a grocery store, and you're minding your own business and somebody starts talking to you. Or you're in a grocery store and you're just trying to find whatever you want, minding your own business, and then somebody starts talking to you. Have you ever experienced that? Any kind of scenario?
Yes, I
Have
have.
you?
Yes, I have.
So it's because of your energy. They're attracted to your energy, not you attracting them. It's it's a total opposite.
Mm,
You are giving out this energy that people are going to be attracted to because that's what they want. They can't pinpoint it. They don't know what it is. There's something about Stefania. I just don't know. But it's just something about you that they're attracted to you because you're emitting it. You, however, are in the terms of law of attraction, you're saying, well, why am I always attracting these weirdos? All these failed relationships, all these, because they, not you, them, they're attracted to you because that's something that they want, that they need, that they know that they're, uh, that your energy just brings this positivity towards them. What do you think? You're like, nah.
no, I'm listening. I'm listening, and I'm really I'm in agreement with that part of it. I am in agreement that yes, it's like the light is attracted to the dark. Sorry, the dark is attracted to the light. Sorry, the
Yeah.
other way around. What am I saying? The light, the dark is attracted to the light. When you
Hmm.
turn on the light, the darkness goes away, right? So it's drawn to it, or the mosquitoes are drawn to the light, right? They're all like, and what do mosquitoes do? They bite and
Suck,
suck
suck the
and
life out of you. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so therefore these these losers, so-called, or whatever you want to call them,
Well,
mosquitoes,
that's what we call them.
are being attracted to you because they can get some good energy out of you, right?
Yes.
But they say,
Oh. Oh.
They say that also there could be a part of you that still needs a little bit of healing as to know, and it could be anything. I'm just using this as an example, that you may need to still know how to deal with losers, or you may still need to know how to handle them, or what is it that they're still, you know, you're, you know, they're attracted to you. What is it that you're emanating still a little bit of? I don't know. You have lots of empathy for these type of men or women, and they're still drawing into your circle. Do you know what I'm saying? So it could be a number of things. You don't know, and I don't think you can pinpoint it just like that. It needs work. It needs diving into, peeling back the layers to find out. Now, it could be not you at all. You're absolutely right. It could be just them just attracted to you because of your brilliant lights, your brilliant energy, and they want some of what you have. And they, they could be energy vampires, so they say, without them knowing, whatever they call it. There's so many terms.
Energy vampires. Okay.
Yeah. So it could be a number of things, Now, I have in the past, and I think, Zanetta, I've shared some stuff with you, where I have said, why do I keep attracting, what have I done? What is it me to do? What have I done? And why is this person treating me like this? Like, why? What have I done? What is it in me that's attracting this person? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, no, Stefania, it's not about you. It's not about you attracting this person. It's about them being, attracted to you, or maybe them hurting you in a way because it's their stuff going on. And you may just be very well a mirror to them, of what light looks like. And they can't handle it, or whatever. I don't know. It could be a number of things. But it's only then within myself when I just accepted what was for what it was and what it is and just let it go. And for me, that was my lesson, to just let go and know
Mm-hmm.
who I am, that it's not about me and I'm not the problem, period. So there was a lesson for me as much as possibly it was for that other person. I don't know, because I don't know and don't hear of that person anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
I can only send love and light to that person and loving healing, and God bless, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see how that happens? How you had made the terminology of law of attraction, you finally figured out I'm not the one who's attracting them. This is not me attracting this because this is what I'm thinking.
No,
No, no, absolutely not. It is not me. Therefore, I'm going to let it go. It's them. That's their issue. Bam. That seed of what was said before with the law of attraction and how it comes and what we do and how we think, what we think. If we think negative, it's going to come to us. No, no. Our brain is incapable of negativity. You believe that?
no, I do, because we were
Okay.
born. We were born of love. We are love.
Yes.
We are. Well, all, if we just know that and stop allowing the ego to tell us otherwise, then we
Yes.
would live really happy, easy, flowing, in harmony lives.
Yes. And I just wanted to explain, because some people might be like, well, no, I think that negative. No, your brain is incapable. You can think negative, but your brain is incapable of negativity. If somebody says stop thinking about an elephant, you're thinking about an elephant right now because I just mentioned elephant. Okay. Stop thinking about a butterfly. All of a sudden you see a butterfly in your image, because the brain does not know how to do that. It doesn't know negativity. It doesn't know how to. So when when we're driving or when we're bicycling,
Mm,
oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. So the brain only sees fall, 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 and you fall.
mm,
Or, don't run into this, don't run into this, and then you run into it because the brain only sees whatever you say don't run into, like skiers, when you're skiing, oh, don't run into the tree, avoid the tree, avoid the tree. All you see is the tree. The brain goes to it, and then bam, you get that's what happens. So when you think of, okay, I just need to drive, I just need to ride the bike,
mm.
I just need to be me, all you see is yourself. All you see is the road. All you'll see is the path. You don't see all of the other distractions anymore. You don't see that individual who was putting stuff on you that you thought it was you. Like, no, that's not me. I'm not like that. I'm a good person. Uh, so, no. Now the brain just,
Correct. So that's exactly what happens. You are training your brain how to think.
yes,
You are capable of cancel, delete whatever that thought's coming into your mind, that fear, that trauma, that lack of. You can simply, like you said, think of me, I'm present, I'm here, I'm driving, whatever. Or you can actually cut that out too and just say clear and cancel, clear and cancel. And you're telling your brain what to do because you are in control. You can actually, it's like
yeah,
getting in the car and driving it. You have to drive that brain.
right, right. And so sometimes when we hear certain things and when we see certain things, like with the law of attraction, we see, oh, I thought about being a millionaire, and by this time I was a millionaire, and I wanted this, and by this time I got this. So it goes into our brain, and we see it, and somewhere in our consciousness, subconsciousness, we think that's true.
Mm.
So we act on it without knowing it. We just, just like the why do I attract these losers? That has been perpetuated, 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 and that's what it is because we were told, oh, all you're going to attract are losers. So that's no, no. I always attract losers. No, you don't. No, you don't. That
Exactly.
is a false statement.
Mhm.
That is a false statement. Because if that if that's the case, my God, you need help. I mean, think about it. You really don't. They're not all losers. You okay?
Excuse me. I'm just going to have some water. Excuse me.
Oh yes, yeah. So let me see. Let me take some. Let me. Uh, oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, is that what I tell my patients, whoever have cancer, etc.? Oh, you have cancer because you attracted it. Exactly. Point taken. It's not what we if we think negative, 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 all of a sudden we have illness. No, that's not true. That is a false statement. You know. Let me see. I am learning to balance my energy. Yes. that is that is vital. Good evening. That's my niece.
Hello.
Yeah. So in terms of love attraction, what does work when it comes to? I mean, we're not gonna discard all of it.
No, of course not. Of course
So,
not.
what part of law of attraction does work? I mean, what does it really? What does law of attraction really represent?
Well, I think we just explained that, didn't we? Like saying that it's what, it's you're not attracting it. They're attracted to you. But I think, as I said before, I think when they told us about the law of attraction and they made it such a big thing, and even now when they do try and, they advertise it, they don't really go in depth and go into, as I said, the state of being, like you described before, when you can be present and you can be, I'm breathing, I'm driving this car, I'm cooking, I'm doing whatever, you're being very present, being in that state of bliss, of just elevated frequency.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to get you there faster. That's what's going to, you know, um, draw to you, if that's what you want to call it, all the things that you deserve. Because you, like you said, there's no negativity. There's only love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the
Yeah.
stories that we tell ourselves.
Yeah. And here's a point that I'm gonna, because Monica said there are some laws in the earth, like you reap what you sow. Now that's a law. That's a true law. Whatever you sow, whatever you plant, that's
Mm,
what you're going to reap. If you plant apple seeds, you better not expect pineapples
mm,
because it's not going to be pineapples.
mm.
It's apples.
So that's the
So,
same for thoughts, right? That's the same thing for thoughts.
well, the law of attraction. So, we're talking about a different, kind of thing. So, and that's why I said I'm hung up on the word law
Mm,
because there's laws that are, black and white.
mm.
There's no tipping. There's none. Um, so with the law of attraction, okay, I'm gonna give it some slack. I'm gonna give it a little, just a little. Um, each of us are born with a gift. Not a gift. We're born with gifts.
Mm,
And with the law of attraction, that I'm going to give it some kudos, is that whatever is in us, the gift that's in us, that's what we're going to be attracted to. For example, I just I'm a history, um, science, uh, I love anthropology, I love history, I love, you know I I always think about, um, the pyramids. How in the world, did they were able to, you know, build that? Um, the past. What does it tell us? With archaeology. I'm interested in those. So those things catch my eye. So the law of attraction is that I will be pushed towards that. I also love painting, drawing, artistry, and things like that. I am being pushed towards that because that's the gift that was placed in me. So the law of attraction, it pushes us to where our gifts will make room and we present it. We give it. So, law of attraction will allow you to go through so many different things to get to where you are today. in order for your gift to flourish. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. But why is it some people never get there and die
Because
with
they don't,
it in
yeah, they
them?
don't understand it. Because it's because of society, like terminologies of law of attraction. Think and grow rich, or if you say it, claim it and you'll get it. No, it's not like that. No, all of us are have this capacity to really sit and think, what is it really inside of me that had me go through to where I am today? So if people really think, then that's where they can get to it. Some of them pursue singing when actually writing songs is where they flourish. But because they have a voice, they think it's singing. But then it gets to the point to where, oh my gosh, those lyrics are whoa. Your voice, I mean, you have a good tone, but my God, can you write?
Mm,
So sometimes you have to be navigated to, life navigates you to where you need to be. If you fight it, it'll still push you to where you need to go, because the law of attraction happens when I need someone in my life to enhance me, because I can't do it all, right? So if I need someone in my life to enhance me, then I'm going to put out in the world or in the atmosphere. I need this. This is what I need. I need to be able to have my anxiety at bay. I want to be able to, have my shyness, have my confidence. I want to be able to be confident. I want to be able. So when I'm speaking that, people are coming to my life. That's the law of attraction to enhance me so that my gift can flourish. Not
mm.
only that, the person that I'm attracting, Stefania, because you have enhanced my life through your gift. If you think how we met, it's crazy. It's crazy how we met. Crazy. Would you have ever thought in a million years as to how we met? Um, because I needed something from you. I needed your gift to help me with my anxiety. Never in a million years would you.
No, no.
No, neither would I.
Exactly.
Neither would I. Because
Both
I know how I think. I know I would have never gone to any other means because I'm not, no, because that's how my brain works. So the law of attraction is going to attract someone who can come into my life that I can accept and be able to be enhanced.
Yes. Monica says, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes. If you really think as to how you meet people, the people that means so much in your life, that enhances you, that that just yeah, I mean, enhances it. They just enhance you. They think back. You're like, how did? Oh my gosh, how again? And to think that we became close through that.
I know. I know. It's very interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it's very intriguing. So that's the law that we're talking about, the law that um, allows us to be that 100% human being, that 100% using our brain, 100% being able to use our gifts to, because if I have a gift of, counseling or, the way I say things, the words that I use, but I have anxiety and I don't have confidence, guess what? I'm going to have a hard time.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. But because the law of attraction or the gift that's within me is crying out, you're going to attract those people to enhance it. Now, Zanetta, I always hear you, Zanetta, you know better. I hear it. Yeah. So
Mm,
I don't think it's more commercialized with the law of attraction. I think it's more they're using it as a merchandise kind of,
mm,
to make for them to make money. Of course they're
mm.
going.
I think so. Absolutely. It's a
Yeah,
marketing, um,
ploy.
me- yes, to draw people in,
It's a,
definitely.
a
And they've made,
marketing gimmick.
yes, gimmick. And they've made, they made it work. It's made them money. As I said, they don't, and maybe, see, it's the play with words. And that's why I think you're stuck with the word law, because law,
Hmm.
I mean, that's a pretty strong word, isn't it?
Yes,
You know,
yes.
who
It's
creates this
exact.
law?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exact. Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's very
because your
controlling.
your brain automatically thinks, oh, this works
This is
because it's
how it
law.
is. Mm,
Yeah,
exactly.
law of gravity. It works. Think about it. Law of centrifugal force. It works. The law of sowing and reaping. It does. The law of of the weather. It's going if it's hot and cold. Guess what? There's a storm gonna come.
Yeah.
That's the law that it happens. And who created all those?
Um,
God Almighty.
yeah.
Yes. And who can refute it? Nobody can because it does happen. It does, that's what it is. It's exact. So when they use the word law of attraction, of course, people are automatically going to think this is exact and it's going to work. And then when it doesn't work, then what?
Doesn't work. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, it doesn't work. It's a whole lot of baloney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. So, mm, so have you experienced this, where you've really, something's been very evident where you not attracted it, but it's been attracted to you, apart from what you just shared with, us and that.
Stupid people. No, I'm playing. Joking, joking, joking. Um, that is very evident, but I'm not attracted to it. Hmm. Um, I can't think of any right now.
Mm.
Have you?
Where I have drawn a situation, or like it's been drawn to me in a positive or a negative. I don't know which. I don't know how you interpreted this question that I asked you.
Um, I was thinking either positive or negative.
Mm.
It yeah, it doesn't. I yeah, I don't. I can't
Well,
think of one.
there's one thing. that I must say, and I always, for example, because years and years ago, it was like, test this out, see if it really works. Where you say, I always get a car park. I always get a car park. I
Mm-hmm.
drive it into the city, and the city's the city. Everyone always says, "Oh, you can never find a car park in the city," and I always get a car park, even till this day. When I was living
Okay.
in Sicily, in Syracuse, and that was a tiny little city, so it was like all jammed into one city, particularly Ortigia, because there was no way out. There was only one way in and one way out. There wasn't
Mm-hmm.
like a through road. So, of course, the traffic would be always jammed. And I'd always drive in and say, yeah, I'll get a parking spot. I always get a parking. My girlfriend say, oh, it's too busy. You won't. I said, yes, I will. Yes, I will. And I'd always, until this day, I mean, the other week I went into the city and got a parking spot.
I was going to make it clear to the American audience as to what you were referring to. Yeah, it's parking space.
Ah,
Yeah,
what do you call it there? Parking.
parking space. Parking
Yeah.
space. Hmm. Yeah, parking space. Yeah. You were saying
Call it? Parking.
you're how
What?
what do you call it again?
A parking spot. A parking. Yeah.
No, no, you said something else earlier.
A car park. A car
A
park.
car, yeah, car park.
Yeah, a car
Yeah,
park. Yeah, because a car park for you guys is like a vast area, right? Like a one big parking
car
lot.
park.
No. Yeah, we call it a car park. I always get a car park. So
Uh,
parking spot.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that now. I'm gonna get a car park. I'm gonna get a car park instead of a parking space. Probably that's the reason why I don't get a parking space because it's actually called a car park.
Park. That's where you park your car.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. So is that so what do you think that is? Is it just coincidence, perfect timing? What?
No, well, I've trained my brain. I
Hmm.
know I do it. I kind of visualize, and I can just even feel it in myself that I'm actually reversing parking and getting myself in that car park with my car.
Hmm. Mm, okay.
It's crazy. It's really
Wow.
it's really crazy. Um,
I would want to have that experience
mm,
and experiment
yes,
with you
yes.
in DC, especially
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming, and I'll give you that experience with me.
especially when it's we just had the cherry blossom festival, especially during the cherry blossom festival.
Oh.
I want a car park near. No, no, but there are some people that are just that, I don't want to call it, law of attraction or blessed or lucky. My 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 brother-in-law, does not matter what he gets, the scratch off, the lottery, any kind of, lotto, he
Yeah,
always wins.
he always wins.
Always. He would go into a gas station and he would pass by it and he would like, oh, let me get that one. Bam, $500. I couldn't even get $1 every single time.
Right. So what's
Ev-
that? He's convinced that he's just a winner? Like, how has he
no,
trained his brain?
there's just certain things that just happens that are unexplainable.
Right.
It's just unexplainable. You know, every time. I remember Zanitra. Zanitra, when she was, a little girl, she would always find money. I was like, how do you do that? And then she would see the money on the ground all the time, every single time. I think she still does today.
Mm.
She always finds
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. I have a
Always.
girlfriend like that. She used to
Yeah.
always find
Always.
coins, little pennies
Oh
or.
no, this is dollar bill. These are bills.
Oh, wow.
Not, not pennies or, no, bills. She would always find bills. Yes.
So how do you explain that?
There's just some stuff that are
Unexplainable.
unexplainable.
Magic. So do we create the
Yes.
magic within? Is
Yes,
the
we do.
question.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certain things that is in us that, that we just can't explain.
Mm.
Just can't explain. We have the what do you call it? The pixie dust.
Yes, 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 yes. I remember once one person said to me, you're like a good luck charm to me. And you know what? That really stuck. And in my head, I always just think, yeah, I could see that I would bring luck to other people, like I was a charm. And I'll give you this experience that I had several times, right? Not just once, twice, plenty of times, where I would go into the casino, wherever,
Hmm.
in Monaco one time, here in Australia, Melbourne, in Vegas.
Hmm.
And if I played with my money, I wouldn't win. If I would go with someone and they were playing their money, like I was using their money, I would win. So that's where that started, that I was a good luck charm. I haven't done it of late because I haven't been to the casino and played. But, it's like, Stefania, especially in roulette, you roll the dice, or not roll the dice, pick the numbers. And for sure, I've won a lot of money for other people.
Mm.
Why other people? That just doesn't, what?
Right. Right. So there's just certain things that are unexplainable.
Mm,
It is. Um, you know, we can put some meaning to it,
mm.
but we really don't know.
No, and I haven't thought about that for a long time, but it just, as we just spoke about, I thought, oh yeah, I remember that, those incidences. And then I'd say, no, stop, I don't want to play, because I felt like the pressure was on me then, like, because then it wasn't happening anymore, like just fun and natural. It was like, I knew that was like what was happening, and the
Mm.
pressure then becomes too much, and you can break that flow, if there is that flow of energy happening.
Yeah.
So very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the law of attraction, is it a law? Have they
Mm.
used it to just, you know, brainwash us, to control us, to make us feel like there's no other way? Because
Right.
really, if it's that easy, everyone would just be, you know, living magnificent lives.
If it was just that easy, and if indeed it is a law.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
So really, it's been a play of words.
it is. And I think we've when we give it meaning, when we give it our own meaning, it becomes a little bit dangerous because the law of attraction, and somebody else gives it meaning and we run with it, without questioning it. uh, I've been, I guess I'm born, I was born with this. Well, why? What do you mean? How does that work? Well, what if it doesn't work? Well, it doesn't work for everybody, so why are you calling it a law?
Mm.
If that's the case, then kind of thing. It's like an alcoholic. They don't wake up saying, "I want to be one." Somebody just doesn't wake up and say, "You know what? I'm gonna murder somebody because I'm a murderer."
No.
No. So when we give it meaning and we give it interpretation of our own, then it becomes a little bit dangerous. Just a little. So we
Yeah.
need to question. You need to question everything. Is it law? Is it attraction? Or is it just that this is my energy, this is who I am,
Mm.
and that's what they like?
Exactly. So we'll leave it with everybody out there to think about, right?
It is up to you. Yes. 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 So I know those people with The Secret, especially with the movie coming out, they're going to be upset.
There's another movie coming out. Another
Secret
secret.
2.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when's it coming out?
I think May or it's coming soon.
Mm.
You see my interest.
Oh, you're going to rush out and go and watch it, aren't you? You're going to be the
Mm,
first one.
mm-mm.
Mm.
No, no. But I'm going to admit this. I was caught up with The Secret.
Hmm.
I was. Um, because of my predicament. Because of the predicament that I was in. They were talking about The Secret. This is the law of attraction. This is all you need to do. And so I bought into the book. And as I was reading it, I was like, this is not right.
Mm.
Because I have been, I was put in debt and I didn't want to be in debt. And I'm not thinking that I should be in debt. I'm thinking I need to get out of debt. So I'm doing things to get out of debt. Yeah, so that's when it started.
Mm. And that's what made you go deeper and deeper into dissecting what they were putting.
Everything.
Mm.
Yes. Everything. Everything. Because I got sucked in and I could have used that money that I bought the book for something else.
It wasn't a big investment, but
Still, that was a meal.
yeah.
The predicament that I was in, that was a meal.
Mm.
Yeah. You see what happens when you're in a predicament and then you see something on a program or they're promising you something and they're saying that, well, I made 1 million in 6 months and here you are, you're struggling. And so you buy into the program and you're still in debt. You're more in debt and you don't get $1 million in 6 months.
Mm.
And you could have used that money for something else. Yes, yeah, who you are. Yeah. So I could have put that money in a stock. So that's what I started doing. Putting
Mm.
money. When I see a program, I'm like, how much is that program that I want? Oh yeah, okay. Hmm. $500. You know what? Let me look what stock I can get.
Wow.
Because
That's
I'm investing in me,
right.
not in them. And then next thing I know, um, you know, what they're talking about is hogwash.
Mm. So it boils down to know thyself, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Know
Yes.
thyself.
Yeah. Yep.
So all these laws, people are coming
Mm.
out with these. It's only it's only a name, it's only a gimmick, it's only a draw card.
It's a gimmick.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
mm. So I'm interested. I'm just curious to watch the second um, Law of Attraction. I wonder.
Yeah. The secret. Yeah.
Sorry,
The secret.
yeah, how they're going to do it and whether it's going to have the same people in there. And I think, and plus
I.
they all, you know, a lot of them that were in it just it was getting on that bandwagon and
Mhm.
known, making money. I mean, I think a lot of them, all those coaches or authors really gave them a big kick start because it
Of
just went
course.
worldwide
Yeah.
and they made the book in about 10 different languages, didn't they? I mean,
Mhm.
my parents even got it in Italian.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. They made money off of it. The best way to test it out is to have someone
Someone.
that is not known, that has probably a negative bank account, and test the law of attraction on that individual,
Mm.
and then write a book about that.
Hmm. Probably no one would want to read it or they wouldn't want to publish it.
Right, because there's a whole bunch of us who
Mm.
got sucked in with the secret or the law of attraction, think and grow rich, that, yeah, I'm still thinking and I ain't growing. I mean, am I progressing? Yeah, because of my own volition, because of my choices, because I was making, you know, just, I think I was telling Jeff, I was like, wow, just think 6 years ago, my take home was only $900. 6 years ago, my take home a month, 6 years ago. But because of my own volition, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, I did everything that I needed to do to get there. I didn't think
No, take
to
action.
get there. I took action.
Mm.
I knew what I needed to do. So, and then now, 6 years later, I have a comma.
Good.
I
Exactly.
have I have a comma.
Right.
Come next year, there's going to be three zeros. Come
Absolutely.
next year, so it's going to be six figures next year. So
Yay.
because of me, not because of the law of attraction. It wasn't because I read The Secret. No, it had nothing to do with it. It had everything to do with me believing in me.
Hmm. Yes, yes,
That's it.
yes.
Yeah. All right, we are
Ooh,
an hour and 8 minutes.
hmm. Great
Oops.
conversation.
Yeah.
Anyone listening to this on the replay, because I'm sure there'll be some people interested in this, please leave us a comment. Say
Yes.
something. Either way, you know, we're open to listening to your views and how you have experienced the law of attraction. Have you read the book, The Secret? Did it help you? Did it not help you?
Where's the book? I think mine. Oh, it's at the ex's house. That's where I left it. That's where I
Right.
bought it. I bought it when I was still there, and that's where I left it.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So until next time. Oh, um, do we have any announcement? Do you have an announcement that you have that you?
Hmm. No,
on
just happy to
on
be here.
on Thursday?
Oh, on Thursday, yes, I have my Let's Talk relationship.
Yes.
And of course, I'm inviting any guests that would like to chat about, have a conversation, anything pertaining to relationships. I've had some various guests on. You don't have to be a coach or anything in particular, just, you as you are, and want to talk about something related to relationships or self-relationship, whatever, please send me a message at you can send it at info@stefaniapulio.com or support@thegentlemansquare.com. And you can be a male or a female. Don't have to, it's not gender based at all.
Ooh, yes. So, until next time, it will be you for
Yes.
your topic. So, we'll have a. Um, do you have the topic now or no?
No, I'm going to think about it.
Okay.
I always do, when I'm under that, I think, and that's when I get the best, topics, I think, when I'm
Yeah.
feeling like, I've got to, like a little pressure. I kind of work best under pressure. I know I do.
Me too.
Yeah. Or else I get a little too comfortable. Yeah, which
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be the case. But yeah, when you know you got that rocket up your butt, you got to like, yes, I've got to do it now.
Yeah.
Take action. But I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Yes, me too.
I'll definitely come up with something which will be interesting. As always, we always have
As
interesting.
always.
Hmm.
Yes.
So
Yes.
thank
And
you,
for
everybody.
those of you, yeah, for those of you that are watching and following, give us some topics that
Yes.
you always wanted to talk about, certain topics. Feel free. We will tackle it.
Yes. 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 Until next time,
Yes, until next time.
send you love and send you passion. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Zanetta.
Bye.